It's Ash from Super Videos back for another live Q&A Dead Talk series. Let's jump right into this. I usually put the question number, but I lost track of that a while back, so let's just not number these anymore. Give me 1 sec. It's my audio is playing from somewhere. There we go. Sorry about that. I had my chat opened in another tab. Anyway, I usually number these, but I lost track of that, so we're not going to number them. But before we get started, remember that this is a no spoiler Q&A session. If you've watched the second episode of World Beyond or the premiere of season 6 of Fear, do not say anything in the chat because some people, including me, have not watched yet, so don't spoil it for anyone. But so yeah, like if I had watched, I would like dedicate a part of the end of the stream to a spoiler discussion, but since I haven't watched, we won't even be able to do that. But with that, let's dive right into the questions. The first question comes from, or the first comment, Animated Alex, long time no see, Ash. Yeah, glad you could join, Animated Alex. It's been a while. And then you said, when I first saw the pic of Morgan's new look, it looked fan-made. The one with the beard, yeah, I agree. But they did show him in the trailer, so we did know that that was going to be his new look. Mario, what's up, Ash? How are you, Mario? Glad you could join. How are you doing? I'm doing great. How about you? Kevin Leo says hello. Hello, how are you? Glad you could join, Kevin. Zach Dixon, TWD, do you think unmasked CRM soldier... Do you think the unmasked CRM soldier Barca will betray the CRM? Oh, is that his name? I didn't know that was his name. The guy that we saw at the end of the first episode of World Beyond? I don't think so. I don't see a reason why he would. I mean, if he does, whatever, but there isn't an indication at the moment that he's gonna do such a thing. Mario, dude, episode 2 of World Beyond is so slow that I can't believe, but it's a good one. Yeah, I had a feeling it was gonna be slow because when I did my breakdown of the trailer, there wasn't too much there. Like, it seemed like it wasn't anything, you know what I mean? Like, there wasn't anything in there. So I'm not surprised. Mario Zach, he doesn't read fandom, so he doesn't know who that person is. Yeah, I kind of connected the dots. Yeah, I didn't know who it was, but I guessed. Animated Alex, I was a fan of how Beta died, but I think he should have had an epic fight first. I totally agree. I think that it was like a minute long when it should have been like a 5-minute long. Like, how is it that Beta and Daryl and Beta's first fight was better done? How is it? And I didn't like that fight to begin with. So it was a wasted opportunity for sure. They could have done a lot more. As excited as I was for it, here's the thing. You could see in my reaction afterwards, I was like really excited about the episode. I enjoyed it a lot and all of that. But looking back at that in retrospect, there wasn't too much in that episode that I should have gotten that excited about. The reason I think I reacted the way I did was because we didn't have The Walking Dead for so long that it was just like a instant reaction in a way to everything that happened in that episode. But I do agree that if we kind of look back at it a little bit, we do see some of the flaws, some of the gaps, some of the disappointments from that episode. And that fight is definitely one of them. It should have been longer, it should have been more in-depth, and it should have been more fleshed out in a way. I don't know if that makes any sense, but they should have done something to make us see how everything went full circle with Beta. I know for comic fans and for people that are in the fandom, we got it immediately, like how they had the face reveal and all of that. But I'm sure that went over non-comic reader and non-hardcore fans' heads. Like, I don't think most of them could put the dots together that fast. So because of that, I felt like it was too fast. Maybe a few flashbacks would have been good of him before the apocalypse. Quick ones, but definitely something needed to be there as far as his face reveal. And other than that, definitely the fight between Negan and Beta should have been done a little better. It was a little done too quickly. And I'm going to say, I still think that, yes, I agree that it should have been Daryl that killed him because they've been setting it up. But at the same time, I feel like they made Negan look a little weak in that sequence of events that happened. Yes, he called him out, but at the same time, he was getting his ass kicked. So Daryl saved him in a way. So I would have loved to see something along the lines of Negan and Daryl working together to beat Beta, not just having one be beat down and then the other coming to save him, if that makes any sense. Mario, yeah, we still don't know Soldier's name in the show. It wasn't mentioned, but fandom calls him Barca or Barca. I don't know how you pronounce it. But yeah, I mean, he didn't look like a big character to me, but that may obviously change. Because he was like one of the soldiers without a mask on. That's the only thing different about him and the other soldiers. Kevin Leal, do you think June or Charlie could die in the premiere of Fear? I don't think anyone's dying in the premiere. Yeah, I don't think anyone's dying in the premiere. Luca Graziano, hello there. Hello, Luca. Glad you could join. Animated Alex, what are your thoughts on World Beyond? I thought that the first episode was good for a premiere. I enjoyed it. I would give it like a 7 out of 10. But I do think that there were some moments where, here's the thing, the atmosphere and the way that they build the characters and, not the characters necessarily, but how they build that universe, even though it's the same universe, was well done. What they lacked on was making certain things a little more realistic and fleshed out, and making us feel attached to some of the non-main characters, if that makes any sense. Like, I felt like most of the story revolved around the CRM, which it shouldn't have been like that. And I feel like for as much as they said this show wasn't just about CRM, it feels like it is. And I don't know if that's what they intended to do. Mario, yeah, episode 2 feels like much slower than episode 1. We get on the road vibe and some good flashbacks. Yeah, I mean, one of the key, here's the thing. If you watched, and this is a good segue, I wanted to mention this. We have a new schedule. That's what I wanted to say. It's on the channel and I have it right here. I can bring it up later. But if you were here when I announced our first schedule, I actually had World Beyond first. Like, I was going to do World Beyond on the Sunday and Fear on the Monday. But it changed. Like, if you look at the schedule now, it's the opposite way, or the other way around. One of the reasons for that is because after watching the premiere of World Beyond, I think that I'm probably not going to be putting the effort to do that on the Sunday. I'm probably going to be doing Fear on Sunday for a couple of reasons. Why? There's more excitement around Fear. More people are interested in Fear than World Beyond. And I don't want to say I'm more excited about it, but I'm more interested about Fear Season 6 than World Beyond at this point. I feel like they didn't really do much in World Beyond's first episode to make me feel like it's going to be the best thing. And making me feel like I would prefer it over Fear. I wanted it to do that. That's why I put it ahead of Fear in my original schedule that I posted. But obviously at this point, I have changed that, and I'm going to do Fear first and then World Beyond. And one of the key reasons for that is because of what the first episode did. And by the way that it looks, or by what Animated Alex is saying, the second episode is not going to make me change my mind on that. Not Animated Alex. Mario mentioned it. Anyway, next comment is Animated Alex. It seems like we're having a Bloodhound dog in Fear Season 6. Looks like dog has competition. Yeah, he was in the trailer as well. Or the dog. I don't know why I called it a he. Luca Garziano, apparently Rick could actually return in season 11, because the other day Norman, the actor of Daryl, asked Andrew Lincoln, actor of Rick, if he's returning for the last season. I think he might return, honestly, but I don't think he'll return in the way you think he'll return. He'll return in flashbacks. I don't think he'll return in any other way. It doesn't make sense for him to come back unless it's in a flashback. Animated Alex, who honestly thought Carol was going to jump with the walkers. I would have if we didn't know that she was going to go to the 4th spinoff. If that piece of news didn't come out before the episode, I would have been like, this might be it. And I already even predicted Carol might die before that. But after the news, I'm like, there's no way they're going to kill Carol. Mario says this guy with the link. Let me open it up. I think I know who the guy, or I know which guy you're talking about, but yeah. They didn't mention his name, but in the Wikia even, it says his name is Barca or Barca, so yeah. But again, I think he's just another soldier. The only reason we're focusing on him is because he didn't have his gear, like his mask. That's the only reason. Like, we're not talking about anyone else. And he didn't really do much more than others, except he said like 2 words. That's the exact same reason why we're talking about Isabel all this time after she left the story, in a way. Kevin Leal, do you think a massive crossover for Fear and the original could work? No, I don't think so. If they want to end Fear, yeah, sure, but I don't think they want to end Fear at this point, so I don't think it'll work. Why would they do that? Like, if they do that, that means they're gonna have to stop one show. Why would they want to stop if they think they still believe in the show, if that makes sense? Animated Alex, I hope Rick goes all John Wick on the CRM when he escapes. I hope so. I hope we get the badass season 5 Rick back. Or end of season 4, early season 5 Rick. I am Kate, season ranked including season 10 so far. Season 9 and season 6 were very close for me, but at this point I'm gonna go with season 6 first, and then season 9, then probably season I don't want to say 4 because the first half of 4 didn't do it for me, so I'll go with season 5 and then season 10 and then season 4. Actually, I take that back. Season 4, then season 10. So, season 6, season 9, season 6, season 9, I'm going to bring it up so you can see what number. So, season 6 is 1, season 9 is 2nd, 3rd is season 5, then it's season 4, then it's season 10. Top 5. If you want me to keep going, I would say next one after that is probably... Well, actually, I'm cheating a little bit because season 1 is up there as well, but it's just that at this point, because it was a shorter season and all of that, I'm putting it later on. But it would probably go right after season 4, even before season 10. So just going back, so I would say season 6, season 9, season 5, season 4, season 1, then season 10, then probably season 2, and then season 3. Did I miss any? I'm counting 8, so what happened? I don't know. Anyway, you get what I mean. You get my point. I think I missed season 2. Oh, 7 and 8. Season 7 and 8 all the way at the end. So those were the seasons I missed. I would put season 8 ahead of season 7, but those are my least favorite seasons. They're so, like, my least that I even forgot about them. Like, I forgot to mention them. Like, I forgot they were part of Walking Dead. That's how not excited I was about them. Anyway, Animated Alex, do you think there are whispers left? Probably not, but you never know. I think there's a few that are gonna spill over. It won't be like the whispers anymore. It'll just be a few whispers, like maybe 5 or 6, surviving by themselves. Just like the comics. In the comics, a few of them came back and joined the groups, right? Or joined the survivors. So I think the same sort of thing is gonna happen. But I don't think there'll be enough of them left to form their own new Whisper group and come back. I don't think it'll do that, or they'll do that. Epic Zombie Killer Q&A. Hey Ash, since Doc survived season 10 finale, I'm hoping it survives the final season. I think so. He'll survive. I forgot that he wasn't even in the finale, and then I remembered he was, because when the Whispers were trying to get in, Father Gabriel told Judith to get the dog. That's the only scene the dog was in. Mario, Rick ain't escaping CRM. He might, not in the first one, but in the final movie. We still don't know if there's going to be 3 movies still, but if there is, it's going to happen in the final one. Animated Alex, do you think Rick movies and World Beyond could take place at the same time? It could. Probably not the first one though, because the first one is gonna explain the 6-year time jump that we had after Rick disappeared. I don't think they'll rush all of that, so I don't think that the first will do that, but maybe the second movie will line up with where World Beyond is. Mario, if anything, Rick should be the one who gets control of CRM and now is leader and actually helping others. I doubt it. It would be interesting if they do something like that, but I doubt it. Because even now, CRM doesn't look like they're good people. Right now, in World Beyond. So, Animated Alex, if Iris and Hope Dad is being held hostage, this explains Rick never came back to Alexandria. Yeah, I mean, we knew already, or not we, I shouldn't say we. Most of us knew that the only reason Rick wouldn't be back is because he's held there against his will. Other than that, he would definitely try to come back to Alexandria to his family. Mario, like Ash said, I can only see Rick come back either in flashbacks or big time jump. Yeah, exactly. I don't think a time jump is gonna happen. But yeah, a flashback for sure. Animated Alex, Rick has to be somewhere in World Beyond. I don't think he'll show up. His name might be mentioned. We might see a picture of him. His name might come up, like in text, in documents and stuff, but I don't think we'll actually see Rick in World Beyond. Unless it's the very final episode of the second season. Epic Zombie Killer. Yeah, well, Daryl's dog will always be bigger because he's been around longer. Around longer, dog is ironic. I have no idea what you mean by that. Oh, iconic. Yeah. I mean, as far as the Walking Dead's universe is concerned, there's Shiva and then there's dog. No other animal has been this popular. And we've seen a lot of animals on the show, like horses, other, or maybe you can't consider horses. I don't know, but I don't know. Maybe we haven't seen any pets or anything, but Shiva wasn't a pet. I'm just saying. Animated Alex, I hope the Commonwealth arc isn't dragged out like the Savior story. Yeah, I hope so. I don't think it will. I think they learned their lesson with that. Mario, there was near Comic-Con showrunner panel 3 hours ago and they were playing the game to steal one character from another show and bring it back. Fear, Walking Dead, and World Beyond, showrunner and Gimple. There was a what? There was a game? Playing a game? That must have been fun. Fear guys want Negan, Angela wants Morgan back, and Negretti wants Alpha for World Beyond. LOL. Fear can't have Negan. Hell no. Angela can have Morgan. Hell yes. And Negretti can have Alpha for World Beyond because she's dead. She can have, or he can have her. Epic Zombie Killer. Dog was also in the scene when Maggie reunited with everyone. He was in the background. Yeah, like in that area. But yeah, in those two scenes. Mario, it was also mentioned by Negretti that we will meet somewhere along the line of first season of World Beyond 2 characters who have the most interesting backstories of them all. Nice, that's pretty interesting. Mario also, he said Elizabeth really wants to bring the civilization of the world back. Like what? Well, she does, but she is willing to do it at any cost. And she has no morals, you could say. Epic Zombie Killer, I don't see that happening since the show is ending with the Commonwealth, so they can't drag it out because it's the final season. Exactly, that's another reason why I don't think they're gonna do it. Animated Alex, it sucks that the group just finished Whisperer, and now they gotta deal with the bigger threat. Our group can't catch a break. Yeah, exactly. I think the only happy season we haven't actually had any happy seasons. Maybe you could say, yeah, never, like never. I was gonna say first half of season 9, but no, maybe first 4 episodes of season 9. Epic Zombie Killer, our group hasn't caught a break since the beginning. Yeah, exactly. Mario, when you look at a bigger picture, it is good thing that Jada's never connected our survivors with CRM. Imagine them wiping every community in The Walking Dead. Yeah, that would have been terrible. Mario, they are ruthless. Absolutely. Get your comments in still. I'm just going to bring the schedule and talk about that a little bit. Quickly though, but I do want to talk about it. Let me pull it up on my screen here. You can still see me, right? Yep. All right. Oh, you can't see me, but you can see the schedule. All right. So, we're going to continue doing these Friday night streams like always. like we've always done so, but Saturdays and Tuesdays are reserved for Breaking Bad reactions. So 2 days a week for Breaking Bad reactions. Sunday nights, we're going to do the Fear videos. So reactions to Fear episodes and breakdowns of the upcoming episodes. And then Walking Dead World Beyond reaction and breakdowns on the Mondays. Now, for both Fear and World Beyond, I will be doing Easter egg videos, just like I've been doing for The Walking Dead, but not every episode. Only for episodes that need it. So I'm gonna kind of try to make a call after each episode airs whether we need one or not. But I'm not gonna do one for every episode because I don't think we need it. Other than that, starting October 22nd, we're gonna start a new show on the channel, Money Heist. It's a Spanish movie that's dubbed in English. I've heard a lot of great things about it. So I will be doing reactions to that every or Thursday. I don't know if I say Tuesday, but every Thursday. Every Thursdays, starting on October 22nd, we'll do reactions to Money Heist. And then starting on November 4th, we'll be reacting to I don't know why I said we, but I'll be reacting to The Mandalorian Season 2. So Mandalorian reactions starting November 4th, every Wednesdays. Season 2 is actually back on October 30. But I'm going to start the reaction a week after. So November 4th, we'll be doing Mandalorian. Money Heist is going to keep going. I think there's 4 seasons for Money Heist. So that'll run for maybe a couple weeks there. But that's pretty much the schedule. And then when Fear and World Beyond are done, there just won't be a slot for those in the schedule, but there might be other things we might add. And also, when we reach the end of the schedule, I'll post a new one, or not a new one, but I'll post an updated one for the rest of the weeks coming up. There we go. I just wanted to return this. Animated Alex, could the Commonwealth and CRM cross paths? The only place I can see them cross paths is maybe a small instance of them crossing paths in season 11, and maybe a more in-depth one in the movies, but nothing too major in season 11. I don't think we'll see anything big in season 11 as far as that's concerned. Epic Zombie Killer, I'm hoping they go back to Alexandria and rebuild Hilltop in season 11. I'm pretty sure they will. If not, they're just going to have everyone go to Commonwealth. But at this point, before the Commonwealth story really carries forward, they're going to have to go to a community, and they're probably going to go back to Alexandria because it still stands. It's just that it was overrun, so they're just going to need to clear it, but that's it. And it might have even been cleared because the herd was redirected by Beta and the Whispers. But Hilltop is completely destroyed, but I think they're going to rebuild that at some point. Animated Alex, season 1, episode 1 is the happiest season. LOL, just kidding. No, I think that was the worst season for them because they didn't know what was going on. Mario Gimple said they aren't aware of one another. CRM and Commonwealth, that's interesting. I thought they would, but it's interesting that he said that they are not. Which is mind-blowing. Yeah, absolutely. Giuseppe De Rosa been super busy lately. Sadly, not lately. But don't worry, glad you could join, Giuseppe. It's always great when we get some of the OGs back on the chat. Giuseppe just wanted to say what's up. Glad you could join. Everything is good. But yeah, it's all good. Mario, Felix backstory make me really sad. The actor that is acting this, his younger self, did amazing job. Oh, in the second episode, they're going to do flashbacks of Felix? That's interesting. They did tease it a little bit in the conversation between Felix and Huck. They were talking about his childhood, right? So they did tease it, so I'm not surprised that they're doing that in the second episode with flashbacks and stuff. Animated Alex, if the group can create medieval shields, why can't they make medieval knight armor? LOL. True. Epic Zombie Killers, no, they better not abandon Alexandria. It's my all-time favorite community. They won't abandon it unless they follow the comics and have everyone just go to Commonwealth. Mario, yeah, his childhood is messed up. It made me really sad. Yeah, I could definitely tell there was something there. Again, in that conversation between Huck and Felix. I am gonna tease, not really tease, but there's 3 videos coming up aside from the reactions and the things in the schedule. Let me see if I can pull them all at once. I don't think I'll be able to, but let me see. I want to see, the reason I'm pulling it up is I want to see, and one thing, some of this are already talked about in my Easter egg videos and things like that, but I do want to do a separate video on them just to kind of put it all in one place so everyone can see it and dive a little bit more into detail about them. But I'm gonna pull them up here. There's 3 of them, but I want you guys to tell me which one you want to see first. So there's this one, which is a fear video. There's this one, which is a World Beyond video. And then there's another one, which is also a World Beyond video. So these 3. I'm gonna just put them on this side. And you can kind of still see me, but whatever. So these are the videos. So in the chat, let me know which one you want to see. In the meantime, I'm gonna make them super small so it doesn't overlap. Okay, so those are the 3 videos. I don't know if you can see them, but it's probably good enough. So let me know which one you want to see first, second, and third from those 3. I'll be doing those this weekend. My battery is dying on my camera, so give me maybe 30 seconds. I was gonna say a minute, but 30 seconds should be good enough. And then I will be right back. Okay, we're back. Let me just open up the chat again. Mario Felix looks like everything is fine, but that thing haunts him. Interesting. Animated Alex, do you think Gimple could be some random survivor and get eaten to please fans? Probably not, but would be satisfying to watch. I mean, why not? The director of some of the episodes, the big director, Greg Nicotero, did that. He was like a zombie a couple times. Epic Zombie Killer. I know Maggie left for 7 years, but they did redeem her by coming back and saving Gabe. Maybe an unpopular opinion, but I think it was just a cheap stunt, the way they did it. Animated Alex, Bob, in my opinion, is one of the characters I missed the most. For me, the characters I miss the most are Shane, Herschel, Glenn, Abe. Believe it or not, what's his name? Simon. Mario episode 3 promo looks really good. It's possibly that we will get what we wanted. Interesting. So you got the promo as well? That's interesting. So for people who watch it early, they can see the promo as well. That's cool. I thought the promo only gets released on Sunday, but apparently not. I am Kid. If you could give the Rick movies a title, what would you title it? It's a good question. I'm just gonna take these thumbnails away, but no one really said anything. So if no one says anything, I'm just gonna choose one and go with it as first one. But anyway, my title, or what would I title it? Depends what the story is gonna be. Like, but I think one of the titles that would make sense, I think, would be what was it? I was gonna say Walking Dead Legacy, but that might it might not really fit the story for the movie. It might fit the fourth spin-off title better, but let me just think. What Comes After, maybe? I don't know. That's not that good. But it's the title where Rick left, so maybe they might do something like that. But Aftermath, that was what I was gonna say, or initially. I think The Walking Dead Aftermath could be something that they might do because it's the aftermath of What Comes After, which was Rick's final episode. But maybe another one that they could do is... No, I think that's it. Just these two big ones. Three big ones. What Comes After could work. Legacy could work. Aftermath could work. Or they might do... And I mean The Walking Dead. And then these things after. They might do something completely different though. Depending on what the story is going to be. Animated Alex, The Walking Dead, Rick meeting Morgan, top left. Yeah, I was going to do that first anyway. But yeah, I think that's the most interesting one. It's not what you think though. The title, not the title, but the thumbnail may be misleading a little bit, but it's not. And I'll explain. So let me just pull it up again just so I can see what it was. Yeah, so I'm pointing at the bag because I thought first, initially when I looked at it, I thought it was the orange backpack that Michonne gave Virgil. But then looking into it, I realized it wasn't. But I still think that the orange backpack could be something that they could use as a tool or as a prop to bring Morgan and Rick together. And that's what that video is about. I think that the fact that they have that bag and it's orange and there's an infamous orange backpack in the Walking Dead universe leads me to think that they did that on purpose. Like they put it there on purpose because they wanted it to be like an Easter egg, even though it wasn't the real orange backpack. I wanted to say this so people don't say that I was using, what do you call it? Clickbait videos or clickbait thumbnails. Because it's not really clickbait. But I could see how people could say it's clickbait. But people here, you get the advantage. You know it's not what you think, but it's still something very interesting. I promise you. Mario, all of those videos are good. Yeah, and I did like the other World Beyond videos. I did mention them in the Easter egg and my reaction, but I want to like do a separate video on them because I do want to add in a few things to it, but also I want to get people to see it. Because some people may not watch the Easter egg because it was really long. Some people may not watch reactions. So I still wanted to do like a separate video for those. But there is some additional stuff that I wanted to add in to my discussion in those videos. Epic Zombie Killer, hey, you get my comment? Sorry, didn't hear you. I was out of the room. Which comment was it? The Maggie stuff? Maggie left 7 years, but they redeemed her by making her come back and save Gabe. Is that the one? My comment to that was, yeah, it was cool, but I still think, even though it might be an unpopular opinion, I still think that it was a cheap stunt, the way they brought Maggie back. Mario, Rick is probably the one I missed the most. Yeah, Rick, obviously. Rick is up there. But to me, Rick is an automatic choice. So just because I didn't include him doesn't mean he's not number one. Epic Zombie Killer, Mario promo just leaks after people with AMC Premiere watch it very early. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Like people just leak it, but it's not officially released till Sunday. Animated Alex, could you imagine we see a CRM helicopter land and it focuses on the foot of the character and the camera slowly zooms up and it's Rick? In World Beyond, I don't think they're going to do that. Like I said, I could see Rick showing up, but only in the final episode of the series. Of World Beyond, I mean. Mario, I would just name it The Walking Dead, The Civic Republic. That could work. But that actually reminds me of another, not reminds me, but that got me thinking of another title. We know CRM is looking for a cure, right? We know that's what that kind of, that organization is all about. So what you could do is, and they're called the Civic Republic. You could do something like, and it might be like a cheesy one, but The Walking Dead Civilization or something. Maybe The Walking Dead Reborn, Rebuild, something like that. But it could be something along the lines of something that teases or hints at them going like not going back to normal, but like the Cure story, the whole thing about the Cure story, which seems to be a big part of the movie. Animated Alex, here's the title for the Walking Dead movie. TWD Departure. It could be. The Walking Dead Returns. Epic Zombie Killer Q&A. Hey Ash, do you think Rick or Morgan ever reuniting? That's the video I'm going to talk about. The video I just talked about. The thumbnail I showed. I'll talk more about that in that video. But I think, briefly or just generally speaking, not anytime soon. But it could be in the works later in the future. Animated Alex, The Walking Dead, The Lost Grimes. Cheesy but sends chills, lol. The Last Grimes. Animated Alex, off topic, but online school kinda trash. I can definitely see how it could be. Epic Zombie Killer, I'm surprised that people are liking World Beyond. I liked it when I first saw it, but upon watching it, not watching it again, but watching parts again because of my Easter egg video, it was just all hype, I feel. Like when you watched it the first time, it was really good because of the hype around it and because of what they did. But if you pick it apart, it's an average Walking Dead universe episode. Mario World Beyond is a good story, but characters are acting weird. Yeah, I agree with that. Animated Alex, World Beyond is only one episode and it's already better than a whole season of Fear. Yeah, here's the thing. Comparing the pilots, Walking Dead, World Beyond, and Fear, I think Walking Dead is definitely up at number one, for sure. Second would be Fear, and then World Beyond. I don't think that the premiere of World Beyond was better than the premiere of Fear. I think Fear was better because they still gave us a little bit of of how civilization fell. We wanted to get a lot more of that, but we didn't, but it was still better. But on World Beyond, because we're 10 years into the future, into the apocalypse, it's just that there's so much you can do with that, you know? That's unique. Mario, because when movie already comes out, people will know what Civic Republic means, right? Yeah, but here's the thing. People who don't watch the shows won't. And I know for the movie, they wanted it to really be its own thing as well. Like, yes, if you've seen the shows, you would know a lot more and most of it will make sense to you. But they still don't want to target it towards just Walking Dead show fans. They want to target it towards people who may not have necessarily watched Walking Dead as well. And if they name it that, it just wouldn't really make sense for non-Walking Dead show fans. Mario 2022 probably sounds about right. Yeah, after season 11. I don't see the movies coming out before season 11. It's probably going to be after season 11. Epic Zombie Killer, by the way, Ash, how are you feeling about the Walking Dead comics, the colored version? I actually forgot about that completely. I haven't checked it out. I haven't got my comic from the comic store. I hope they still have some this weekend. I'm going to get it this weekend, I think. But, yeah, I completely forgot about them. Animated Alex, The Walking Dead, Merle. Just kidding. A Tales of the Walking Dead could work with that title. Mario, yeah, we don't get anything CRM based in episode 2, just few mentions, and promo shows us probably before that slaughter. Uh, okay. I don't know what you mean by that. Which promo? And which slaughter? From episode 1? Animated Alex Ash should start a podcast and dead bros or something. This is, in a way, a podcast. Kinda. Mario, and that's what will drive that show, the CRM, because the only characters that feel good is Felix, Huck, and Elizabeth. It's true, it's true. What they did though, that twist, which is going to be the video I'm going to do as well, with Elton and Hope, that was also pretty interesting. Animated Alex, man, it's crazy how The Walking Dead's ending this early. Yeah, it's crazy. Alright, so we're going to be ending the stream pretty soon here. Maybe 2 minutes of rapid fire Q&A, and that'll be the end of the stream. I'm going to check to see if they've posted Fear early. If I can find it early. If I can, I'll be watching it so that I can edit it and get it ready for Sunday. I might do the same with World Beyond. Like, I'm going to watch episode 2 tomorrow. Depends though, because tomorrow I want to spend more time on the 3 videos that I talked about. But yeah, I'm gonna try to watch them early. If I can, I'll watch it. Fear is 21 hours early. Yeah, like I don't know if it's up yet, but I'll see if I can watch it early. Whichever I can watch early tonight. Because I'm not gonna do any other videos tonight. Just one of the reactions if I can watch it early. Animated Alex, no, keep going. We'll go for another 2 minutes. But I do want to try to see if I can do any other videos tonight. World Beyond is 72 hours early. Okay. So I'm probably going to be able to watch World Beyond tonight and maybe Fear tomorrow night and post them during the scheduled time. Alright. So we'll go for 2 minutes of rapid fire Q&A and we'll end the stream. And also I decided that the order I'm going to do these videos that I mentioned. The Fear video first with Morgan and Rick. Then the CRM Fear Connection video with Isabel and Elizabeth. And then third, I'm going to do the Elton Hope twist thing. Alright, so another minute of rapid fire Q&A because there was no questions. If there isn't too many questions, I might just end it now, but we'll give it another minute. Mario, but World Beyond is gonna lead into that movie for sure. Yeah, it definitely feels like it. At this point, it definitely feels like that. Alright, 2 more, and that'll be the end of this stream. I know someone else just joined, but we'll read your comment or question, and then we'll end the stream. Mario, like the kids after their father. So you think that the kids are gonna cross into the movie as well, looking for their father? I doubt it. They could do that, but I doubt it. Because if they do that, then there will be a disconnect. Because we are already following Rick into the movie. You know? I could see the second movie being kind of like that. Kind of, again. Because they don't want to make it specific. They don't want to make it so that people would have to have watched World Beyond to understand what's even happening in the movie. Animated Alex, The Walking Dead will end with all the dead characters resurrecting from the dead and taking down the Commonwealth and CRM. LOL. That would be fun. I'm just kidding. Mario and their father needs help. Yeah, their father definitely needs help. He sent messages to them asking for help. Mega just found my new favorite breakdown channel, new sub. Thank you very much for the sub. Glad you joined the chat. I'm glad that you found my videos interesting, and I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. So you're going to see a lot more breakdown videos coming up. For those of you that are new here, that reminds me, breakdown videos are going to be for every teaser, trailer, promo, sneak peek, anything that's released for Walking Dead. I'm probably not going to do it for World Beyond or Fear. I'm only going to do like actual trailer breakdowns for Fear going forward. But yeah, for Walking Dead for season 11, I'll be all over it. Like every sneak peek, promo, trailer, everything. Even the 6 extra bonus episodes for season 10, same thing. Animated Alex, sucks. We will only have 3 more seasons of older Judith. Yeah, that's true. But she might go into the movie or the 4th spin-off, I'm just saying. Animated Alex and Mario said welcome to the family, Mega. Yeah, welcome to the Super Videos Entertainment family. The Super Vids fam, as we call it. Mario, they have stable season 2 if characters are trying to find their father, if that CRM community and their father, meanwhile, something helped there. 90% of those characters are gonna die, you will see. Yeah, probably. After World Beyond, I could maybe see just Felix and Huck, and maybe maybe one of the kids crossing over into the movie, if they want to do something like that. Everyone else is probably gonna either die or just leave or something. Alright, so that's the end of the stream. Mario, I can see Felix and Hope survive. Yeah, me too. Alright, that's the end of the stream. Thanks everyone for joining and asking questions. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, make sure to smash the like button. If you are not a subscriber, make sure to subscribe to join the community and press the bell to be notified about daily uploads. I think that's all I have to say for the outro. One final comment I'll read for the new subscriber Mega though is if everyone dies in season 11 except for Daryl and Carol, it would be cool to see Judith cross over into their spinoff. Yeah, that would be, but I don't think everyone's gonna die. I think everyone is just gonna go to Commonwealth. I don't know if you've read the comics, but Commonwealth is just a new group or the new settlement community. It's the same community that Stephanie's from. Stephanie's the girl that Eugene was talking to. The Commonwealth is the same group that sent their soldiers after the group that we saw at the end of season 10. So I think at the very end of the series, everyone's just going to be in the community, in Commonwealth. And we're just going to follow Carol and Daryl and their journey after that. Again, Judith could still cross over, but I don't think that everyone's going to die. When I said everyone's going to die, I was talking about World Beyond specifically. But I don't think everyone's going to die in the TV show for The Walking Dead. Because they don't need to do it. Like, there won't be a reason to do that if they're doing the Commonwealth story. But yeah, that's it. That is the final question. Again, if you're not a subscriber, subscribe to join our community. If you enjoyed what you saw, press like or smash the like, and press the bell to be notified when I upload. But that's pretty much it. I'll put the schedule up one more time so you can see. So that's the schedule we're going to have going forward. These are the planned videos. There's going to be definitely videos that are not planned or just spontaneous videos that I'm going to post. Just like this weekend, I have 3 videos that are going to be posted. 1 is for Fear, 2 are for World Beyond. I mentioned that earlier in the stream, but that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to talk about. I'll see you guys